In the grand kingdom of Veridonia, a baby girl was born to King Aldrich and Queen Evelyn. She was named Princess Seraphina, a child of grace and wisdom. From the moment she opened her eyes, she was cherished by all, destined to rule the mighty kingdom. However, not everyone was pleased with her birth. Prince Darius, the king's younger brother, had long harbored ambitions for the throne. He knew that as long as Seraphina lived, his dreams of ruling would never come true. He needed a plan, one that would eliminate the young princess from the royal lineage for Eve. When Seraphina was only 5 years old, a tragedy struck the kingdom. One stormy night, the king and queen were poisoned during a grand feast. By morning, they were dead, and Veridonia was in chaos. Prince Darius seized the moment, declaring himself as the new ruler. He could not allow Seraphina to live, for she was the rightful heir. But killing a child outright would turn the people against him. Instead, he spread a lie that the princess had died in the same attack that took her parents. That very night, he ordered his men to take her deep into the forest and abandon her. The guards, though loyal to Darius, could not bring themselves to kill the innocent child. Instead, they left her near a small village at the edge of the kingdom. A kind-hearted woman named Alara found the frightened girl and took her in, raising her as her own daughter. Seraphina grew up as a commoner, unaware of her royal heritage. She helped Alara with farm work, learned to read and write, and listened to stories of Veridonia's past. She heard tales of the lost princess and the cruel King Darius, never realizing that she was the very girl the stories spoke of. But destiny could not be denied. By the time Seraphina turned 16, strange things began happening. Villagers noticed how she spoke with authority, how she carried herself with grace, and how her golden hair and piercing blue eyes resembled the late Queen Evelyn. Rumors spread, and soon whispers reached the palace. One fateful day, an old knight named Sir Godfrey came to the village. He had once served King Aldrich and had spent years searching for the lost princess. The moment he saw Seraphina, he knew this was the true queen of Veridonia. "I have been waiting for you," he told her. "Your parents were the greatest rulers this land has ever known. You are their heir, the rightful queen." At first, Seraphina was overwhelmed. How could she, a simple village girl, be royalty? But deep inside, she knew it was true. Memories of her childhood in the palace came rushing back. The grand halls, the loving embrace of her parents, the sound of the royal bells. Determined to reclaim what was rightfully hers, she trained under Sir Godfrey. She learned the art of sword fighting, strategy, and leadership. She gathered allies, brave knights, rebels, and villagers who had suffered under Darius's rule. Word spread throughout the kingdom. The lost princess had returned. The people, tired of Darius's cruelty, rose in support of Seraphina. With her army, she marched toward the capital. Darius, upon hearing of her survival, was furious. He prepared his forces for battle, vowing to crush the rebellion. The two armies clashed outside the castle walls in a fierce and bloody battle. Seraphina fought bravely, her sword striking down enemy after enemy. Finally, she reached the throne room, where Darius awaited her. "You should have died long ago," he snarled, drawing his sword. "You stole my family, my home, and my kingdom," Seraphina replied. "Now I take them back." The duel was fierce, but Seraphina's training had made her strong. With a final strike, she defeated Darius, bringing his tyranny to an end. With Darius gone, Seraphina was crowned Queen of Veridonia. The people cheered, celebrating the return of their rightful ruler. She vowed to lead with wisdom, kindness, and strength, just as her parents had before her. Under her rule, Veridonia flourished. The kingdom was once again a place of peace and prosperity. And though she had once been abandoned, Seraphina had found her way home, not just as a princess, but as a queen. The lost queen had returned, and her story would be told for generations to come.